every day that I would see a new girl joining, parang, wow, who's joining? Wala pa siya, oh, wow, she's joining too. Oh my goodness, there's three of them. Oh, there's four. It's like, yeah, the bar namin dati. But honestly, internally, how do you feel whenever you see this girl is joining, this girl is returning, Victoria is joining again? Yung mga elements now. So I want all of you to give an answer to that question.
Very, very good and thought-provoking question. You know, I always believe that comparison is your biggest enemy. And I think it's how you choose to look at it. To me, I want to embrace this experience and rather, seeing the other girls as my competition or focusing on what they have that I may not. I choose to be inspired by their stories, to gain inspiration from them, to learn from them. This is a competition, but this is also a sisterhood, and I feel so grateful and honored that I get to share the stage with so many other inspired women who are here for the right reasons, to advocate for the change that they wish to see in the world and to use their voice to inspire others.
Can you please pass the mic so others can also answer the question?
I share the same sentiments. I try not to spend too much time on social media, to be honest, and I try not to compare myself to others. I am so excited to meet the various women from all around the Philippines and also Filipinos that are representing us internationally just in their day-to-day life. So I don't think there's any need for anyone to be overwhelmed or intimidated. I think it's going to be a big learning point, and I think the past few weeks has shown especially that, all right, this year Miss Universe Philippines is going to be an event that really goes down in history, and so I'm just really grateful to be part of it.
Seeing every day, a lot of Get ready
Get ready.
for Sir Nolly.
Hello, Sir Nolly. Well, I would love to bring you to Haname, an island where I was raised in, because it is a community-based, meaning us people are the ones handling the natural resources. It's a project by the government that they are giving us the responsibility of actually preserving our cultural heritage and whatnot. And I would love to bring you there for you to see how much we people are actually rallying together for us to have a much progressive community. And I would love you to meet our fisherman, our boatman, yes, and of course I would love you to meet the children of Honda Bay, who is also very much passionate about fishing. We are very rich in culture as well as our ethno-linguistic roots, such as the Batangas, the Balawan. We have so much to offer to the universe, and I would love to bring you. If I could have a day with you, I would love to tour you in Palawan if ever we have time. Right. So, Bacolor has a lot to offer to our people, from Yaya, Lychee inasal that everyone loves, and that's why people coming back for more in Bacolor. It's for inasal and Bang Mikey. I agree to that. And for the cultural heritage, I would like to bring you to the San Sebastian Cathedral. I might not be a Catholic myself. I'm a Christian, but I want you to, to get to know about the non, to get to know how faithful and strong we are. It is because of our faith. We're strengthened because of our faith. Not just that, outside the cathedral, there are a lot of abandoned, the unprivileged children, children with disabilities around the area. So I wanted to bring you there so that you can open your heart to share what you got, to bring back not just in Bacolod, but also to your prospective community. Thank you. Hello po. Cabanatuan City po is located at the heart of Nueva Ecija. So, 3 to 4 hours lang po ang biyahe from Manila. So, kayang-kayang puntahan agad. So, aside from being the Tricycle Capital nga po and the famous longganisa na may iba't ibang flavors like garlic and honado. So, Cabanatuan City is also the birthplace of General Antonio Luna. Lumaban for our independence during war. So, madami pa pong ino-offer ang Cabanatuan City na pwedeng food trip that will surely satisfy your taste bud. Thank you po. I'm inviting you to visit the province Quirino. We have pristine province. It's actually not yet, it's beautiful and the forest is it's really beautiful. You can do hiking also, and we have cave, which is very, very beautiful. Also, as a foodie, I would like to invite you to try the adobong duck. It's a white meat, but it's adobo. Sobrang sarap niya. And then we also have the tilapia. It's different, no? You haven't heard of that. It's a tilapia, pero tanggit. Sobrang sarap niya and mapapakain ka talaga. Sobra. So, I'm inviting everyone to please visit my province, Quirino. Thank you.
May nag-ibigay sa step. Maybe ito naman eh. Kaya what is the youngest province in the Guyana province?
Parang gusto makapigla. There are so many things that I personally picture in Bacoor. And then lastly, syempre, we're Filipinos, we love food, di ba? And Bacoor has the freshest tahong in all of the Philippines. But not only that, we also produce or manufacture tahong chips. And grabe, sobrang sarap, promise. Very addictive.
Ayan, yun yung mga burger niya.
I'm getting the travel bug listening to everyone here, writing things down on my phone. Northern California is such a beautiful, vast, large region that can take so much time to explore different parts of. I mean, from the beautiful oceans to the big redwood forest to Yosemite National Park or the bustling city streets. Every corner of Northern California has something different to offer. But what I would really like to highlight through my MBA's journey is the Filipino community within Northern California. Because no matter where you are in the world, the true essence of being Filipino, I think, remains the same. And I believe it is the same for the community in Northern California as well. I mean, wherever you go, Filipinos always welcome you with warmth, kindness, humor, their love for family, their love for food. And I really just want to showcase and represent, the Filipinos of Northern California as well as other overseas Filipinos as well.
Well, there's so much to explore in our city in Mandaue. We have historical infrastructures. We have National Shrine of St. Joseph. It's one of the oldest churches in the country. We also have Bantayan Sahari, which is a tower that still exists until now. And you should also try Masariang. It's like a sweet nutty candy bar. Yes, it's pretty famous in Mandaue City, so you might want to try.
But it's not for those with false teeth.
Well, maybe we can find a way to work ourselves around that. But anyway, there's so much to explore. What else? We also have a little trivia. Mandaue City is known to be the industrial hub of the South, and Mandaue has derived its name from the plant Mandaue, which is like a vine.
Ito na yung In-N-Out burger.
burger. Southern California is also, when you think of Southern California, you think Hollywood, right? You think Beverly Hills. But beyond that, there's actually a city called Historic Filipino Town. So we call that Hi-Fi. Yeah. I bet a lot of people here who have visited California has never been there. But, it is actually a town for Filipinos. There's a lot of restaurants. There's a lot of boutiques. Yung mga designers din natin na daan na dun yung mga tapet. And, it's really our home away from home. And as for me, as an immigrant, I would say, I would also agree with what Kayla had said that, being Filipina goes beyond borders. It is not just about where we are, not our geographical location, but it really is, what we uphold as a Filipino. And as for me, I personally experienced talaga the bayanihan spirit abroad. Because when I moved there, I was faced with, of course, a tough, path, an uncertain path for that. For that matter, I didn't know what's out there for me. Pero ang nakuhanan ko rin ng lakas ng loob yung mga Pilipino din doon eh. They always say, tayo-tayo na lang din, sino pa bang magtutulungan? And to always just, knowing that, I carry those messages with me as, of course, as I run in this year's pageant. Thank you.
Okay. We have our last question. Another, this is an 8-1 Jenny.
Tatayo pa sila?
Kailan tumayo na kayo one by one when giving an answer to this question? Because the magazine media will record your answer. Walang take two. Okay? The question is
A dollar question?
why should you be the next Miss Universe Philippines?
Wait lang.
Pero you said doing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You will stand in the middle and then you will talk as if there's no tomorrow.
Wait lang wait.
There's no tomorrow.
Wait lang. Wait lang.
So the question again.
Okay guys, the question that I've given to them is why should you be the next Miss Universe Philippines?
One, three.
Miss Universe Palawan.
Wait, there's
Okay. Okay.
Celebrity ang celebrity and besides that, para mag-isip nila, you can process your
Annabelle, take over.
positive because
Somebody called me from the curtains behind, but yes, there you have it. It's just a glimpse of what Ace and Queens can really offer in terms of our roster for Miss Universe Philippines 2024. And again, the irony about these self-introductions is that it really leaves us um, wondering what else these ladies can offer, and I'm sure that there's really so much more than what meets the eye. I am quite excited for this last question, very aptly asked. And
Annabelle, any chance of joining and having?
oh my goodness, I'm always I always bump into this question.
One more time. What? One last round.
Guys, can't you ask me how I'm doing? But kidding aside,
Yeah. Okay.
But kidding aside, I really want to graduate this year. I want to get that degree finally. I think um, I've put it on hold a little bit to pursue my pageant dreams and, to be practical in terms of how I need to make that dough, basically, in life, right? So I think I put that on hold for the longer. So I think now it's time for me to really reprioritize my degree, which is it's not too far away. Graduation isn't too far away. So manifesting, I'll graduate this year. So yes, you do have to wish me luck on that endeavor, and then we'll see what happens.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I'm invited to go to Vietnam for this
I don't want to say anything, but I am very much excited for this edition of Miss Charm. So let's stay tuned for the official updates. All right, now I think all of our ladies we're ready for them, so let's give them the floor again.
No, wait, no, wait.
One. Wait lang. One, two.
I believe that I should be your next Miss Universe Philippines because we've never had a Miss Universe Philippines from Palawan. And I believe that that's just so important because we are so rich in cultural heritage as much as ethnic linguistic roots that don't feel like they are being represented. Children who have no dreams because they can't afford to go to college. And I would want to be that person that can be a ray of hope, person that can make them feel that they are actually being represented and that they have a spokesperson with them. And I believe that it's about time to prove to the universe that there's no one who's way too young to leave a legacy in this generation and as well as create an impact, a lasting one on everybody else's lives. Thank you.
Miss Universe Palawan.
I expect we would with susunod this is JDS will call you Abranda para walang sequence on who's going to answer. Thank you, Raven.
Thank you.
Jerry was going to answer next. One, two.
Okay. As for what?
Okay, that's fine. Well, when I think of Miss Universe Philippines, I always think of the women who have previously succeeded, right? And their own personal unique strengths within them. Rabia being kind and always wearing a heart on her sleeves. Bea who has a quiet strength and humility. And then, of course, Shanaz has a heart and to reconnect with her roots. And of course, Michelle, our prepared queen. But if there's one thing that they all have in common for me, it's that they were not afraid to show everyone themselves and that they have the strength to really uphold that Philippine sash. And as for me, in my experiences being an immigrant, being a married woman, I believe that it has prepared me, those experiences have strengthened me enough to also show myself, the unique parts of myself, and to be able to harness that power and use that to become your next Miss Universe Philippines. Thank you.
Jerry, who's next?
Hello, everyone. So the qualities that I believe I have to make me the Miss Universe Philippines, as I mentioned before, I believe a Miss Universe Philippines stands not only as an individual, but a representative of the entire country. And although I may be a rookie in this competition, what I lack in experience, I feel like I make up for in life experience. I have not had an easy journey myself, being a survivor of von Willebrand's disease and also a victim of bullying. I have learned, how to survive these hard storms, and I believe I have the determination, the resilience, and the strength to really represent the Philippines on an international stage. More importantly, as I mentioned before, I believe that I have a kind heart. I always try to lead with kindness and grace in everything that I do, and I believe that is one of the most important aspects a Miss Universe Philippines should have. So thank you.
Jerry was there.
Hi everyone. I believe I'm going to be the next Miss Universe because God has instilled
Why Miss Universe talaga?
because God has instilled this in my heart. And in God nothing is possible. Impossible. I am a true Filipina. Every time I travel, I always promote our country. I am a Filipina who truly cares. With our environment, promoting to the local Filipinos, I'm always in love with the Philippines. That's why I should be the next Miss Universe Philippines.
Jerry was there.
So why should I win Miss Universe? Because I'm a Filipina whose dream... I'm so sorry. So why should I win Miss Universe? Because I'm a Filipina who is passion and dream. I'm so sorry. Okay, so why should I win Miss Universe? Because I am a
Babakal na
Filipina
siya.
whose heart is as huge as your dreams. That's what I mentioned a while ago. I really dreamed of becoming a good queen. And on my journey of becoming that woman, I find my purpose in it, and that is to become an advocate of the unprivileged children of my community, which are very close to my heart because I feel and understand what they're going through because I also grew up in a broken family and I experienced the same thing that they did. And I know that here in Miss Universe Philippines, through my influence, through my passion, through my heart, we can make this community a better and brighter for the children. And I may not be the best nor the most popular Miss Universe, but with all my heart, I am willing to learn, to grow every single day, to be better, not just for myself, but also for my family, for the community that I'm representing, and on top of that, hopefully for our country. Thank you.
Okay na po. I'm the next Miss Universe because I am brave. Matapang ako to win the crown. My journey to be here was not easy. Madaming bashing and panic with the people who are telling me that I'm just a pretty face. But I believe facing your fears is the most powerful improvement in life. That's why I am here. That's why I am here, worthy of claiming for the first crown of my beloved Cabanatuan City. Thank you po.
Miss Mandal.
The general public often sees beauty queens through a preconceived image of what a beauty queen should be. And that is something I would want to change. And that is the reason why I want to win Miss Philippines, and I should be Miss Universe Philippines rather. Because I want to bridge the gap between being a public image and with the general public. You may often ask, is that even worthy? for me to be the next Miss Universe Philippines, I would proudly say yes. Because in order for me to be an effective title holder of Miss Universe Philippines, I must have the ability and quality to empathize and connect at a level that is easily adaptable and understandable to the general public. In that way, I would be able to expound potential and possibilities for me to reinforce my advocacy and perhaps maybe meet people along the way that share the same values and who share the same advocacy as mine. That is why I'm worthy to be the next Miss Universe Philippines. Thank you.
Mexico na kami ha. Mexico na ha.
Okay.
Over the past few years, although I have been rather detached from the pageantry world, I've still been witnessing the way in which the standard or the bar for Miss Universe has been rising and rising. And throughout these 3 years since I've been in the pageantry realm, I've also tried to encourage myself to rise to that standard, if not exceed it. I may not share all of the same tangible qualities as a typical Filipina, but I do share the fact that I'm a visionary, I am determined, and I possess our Bayanihan spirit. And arguably, those intangible qualities are far more important when it comes to representing our people on the international Miss Universe stage.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. I think all these ladies deserve a round of applause for battling out the grueling questions. Pati ako na put on the spot. But nonetheless, we thank you so much for your endearing support towards aces and queens and our candidates. You've really, just being here, you've really helped us go a long way in terms of spreading their message and really putting their voices out there. But of course, if you will allow us, let's have a little bit of fun as we wrap up today's event. Let's arm our ladies with some tools that they'll need to conquer the universe. And we would like to call for Miss Demi Grace C. from Everbilana to hand our candidates. Let's have a photo opportunity also.
Yes. Official Miss Benny. Here at about low.
Don't forget to like this live, guys.
Right.
Thank you so much for the likes.
Idol here.
Thank you.
They're here. Idol here. They're left. And about their left.
Well, of course,
Thank you.
Everbilana has always been supporting all of the beauty queens, and we want for all girls to be beautiful, and we are empowering you with Everbilana.
Thank you so much, Bo. And at this juncture, we'll give the floor as we hand out these goodie bags to our ladies. Indeed, Everbilana has always been a staple to any Filipina's makeup kit, and today, for beauty queens, it's no different. In fact, they'll be needing this a little bit more than the average Filipina from all of the crazy, hectic schedules that lies ahead of them, but I'm sure, and I've tried and tested, that Everbilana definitely is wear-proof and will stay on your face all day long effortlessly. So let's
Center.
photo opportunity.
Alright, one more.
Jonathan is the official.
Okay, one more. Just hold that back. Right, another official. Tomorrow. Okay. Personal official. The Jerry. The personal official. Personal official.
Papawiin ng bako. Last two.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Miss Demi Gracie and Everbilana, of course, for joining us this afternoon. And that really wraps up our press conference for today. We'd like to extend our gratitude once more to not only our friends from the media, but for our Aces and Queens mentors, our stylists, our glam teams, and of course, our generous sponsors for making this press conference and all the events
successful. We would really love to let you know our queens a little bit more, but we'll save some for the days to come. And thank you so much once again for your continued support and presence in this endeavor, and I wish you a very pleasant afternoon. Thank you so much.
Group picture dito. Group picture.
One more photo with the Everbeen.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagla-like. And of course guys, don't forget to subscribe this channel, no? Ayan, para po lagi po tayong updated sa lahat ng mga magaganap for this coming Miss Universe Philippines 2024. And of course, shout out sa ating 10 viewers. Ayan, maraming salamat sa lahat na nag-like. Ayan, sa hindi pa nakaka-like dyan, no? So please do like this live. And please do subscribe for more updates that we get to upload. And para po sa kaalaman ng lahat, these are the candidates from Aces and Queens. And isa si Victoria Velasquez Vincent sa pinaka-popular, no, at pinaka-strongest candidate. Mukhang malakas din ang laban ng katabi ni Victoria. Maganda.
Pero we'd like to give you a little tour of Olympus Studio, so we'll take one more group photo of the girls upstairs. Alright? Father, thank you. Ano muna kasi?
Maraming salamat po sa lahat na nanonood, no? Ayan, thank you so much, and please do not forget to subscribe and like this video para po sa lahat ng mga updates na ating ibibigay pa.
Training room for aces and queens.
We have Quirino, Bacolod City, Palawan, Northern California, Southern California, Mandaue, Bacolod.
Okay guys, ayan, meron tayong 8 candidates na aabangan sa Miss Universe Philippines 2024 na hawak ng aces and queens. Okay, sa lahat po ng mga nanonood, no, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga nagla-like ng live na to. Thank you so much. And of course, kung hindi ka pa nakaka-subscribe, please do subscribe dahil marami po tayong mga videos na i-upload tungkol sa mga updates ng Miss Universe. And of course, commented of Mimi Yak. Shout out Mimi Yak. Wow, the best of the best. I hope that one of them can bring home the bacon with all trimmings. And of course, congratulations in advance. And of course, good luck to the aces and queens candidates for Miss Universe Philippines 2024. Siyempre, nandito ang isa sa pinaka well-known and strongest candidates ng Miss Universe of Philippines from Bacoor City, Victoria Velasquez Vincent. Aside from Victoria, she is beautiful. And the one in black.
Thank you po, thank you po.
Okay, and dinudumog na sila ng mga vlogger and press. Hindi na natin sila makita, no? But still, look at this lady. She is so beautiful. Malaki yung potential niya, no? look at these two beautiful ladies, no? Malakas ang laban nila sa Miss Universe Philippines.
Lenojh, say hello. Thank you. Miss Quirino. Message, we're live. We're still live. Yvonne, we're still live at Eventology.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I-end na po natin ang live. And again, please do subscribe for this channel para po tayo ay laging updated, no?
Thank you. Good luck. Victoria, we're still live at Eventology.
Okay guys.
Eventology. Eventology, yes.